Hi, it's me, Pam Vinny, and I have completed my second journal for the Welcome Center in Idaho for the Ukrainians there. And it was my friend Marci's idea, her little mustard seed idea, to make journals for some of the women there to welcome them into our country and just give them a little bit of joy, something pretty. So I sent one journal, and this is my second one. So yesterday I was really busy. And today I'm cleaning up my craft mess and just cleaning my house. But yesterday I made my altered Rolodex for a little birthday challenge for MJ with my paper journey. And then after that, I made this journal all in one day. But I worked till like 8 last night. So it's a really beautiful gift bag that I bought at the Dollar Tree. And it has this pretty lace. I'm thinking I might just, I don't know, should I trim it up a little bit here? I'm not sure. I'll think about that. And it has a layer of this vintage lace, which I think I got from Rhonda Etchison. She gifted me some Happy Mail, and I think that was lace from her. So I put that layer down first, and then I put the shabby roses on after that. And it's a one signature tied with this beautiful yellow satin ribbon that I thought went with the paper, the gift bag. And there's a few things here and there. So, and the same here. I wanted to make a journal that was bright and cheerful and happy. And I hope I didn't do too much. After I did it, I'm like, okay, now I got to tone it down. Because I do like color and, you know, it makes me happy. So I thought, well, maybe it'd make them happy too. So, so at first it's like bright, bright, bright. And then I also, have a shout out for Dale, my friend, from Not Too Shabby Chic. I was chatting with her one day on the phone and told her I was making these journals for the Welcome Center for the Ukraine ladies, and she had some Ukrainian papers. So she sent me some. So thank you, Dale. So I did incorporate them into this journal. So that was awesome. So there was really bright, and I thought, oh, maybe I need to like tone it down a little bit. And so I did add this Battenberg lace for a side pocket, and I put some pretty cards in here that they could journal on. And then I brought the Battenberg over from this side over to the top, and it was real bright, and so I thought, well, maybe I better tone it down. So then I added this paper doily over this paper and added this hot pink lace that I might have gotten from Rhonda. And then I added these little banners, just a note, perfect moment, all flowers remind me of you. And then this is it's like a dimensional chipboard piece. And it looks like these little leaves here. And then I had this cut off, and I thought that would be good to journal on. And I have some ledger here. Scrapbook paper. Added some really pretty butterfly stickers. And little stationery. This is part of the Ukrainian book that I got from Dale. Book pages. And I added some green, has some green in it, scrapbook paper. And it's kind of pretty because this fabric, I love this fabric. It borders some of the papers like that. More real pretty stickers. They have kind of a pretty shine, holographic shine to them. And then, yeah, here's the ruffle. I have 2 of those ruffles. And then here's some more bright, cheerful paper, and I added a little vintage lace. And I had done this before with sprays. And so I backed it on some craft cardstock. And then you can see the ruffle here, and I have a 2 pockets really, because I have the pocket here, the Battenberg pocket, and I have a little shabby rose on here. This who, how, who, what, where, when, and that goes here, and then added a dimensional sticker. And then into the pocket, I have this cute little card for writing. A couple of journal cards, and this is really pretty. I think this is, yeah, this is graphic 45. I thought it was pretty. That could be written on. So I hope whoever gets this will enjoy it. Added this. Could write in here, add pictures, and then on this side I added some of the paper vines, and then I love these. These are hard to give up. These from, I don't know, are these Martha Stewart or, can't remember, but I love those butterflies. And then this is from a calendar. Love is a poetry of the senses. And then this is upside down from the calendar, so I don't know, do I need to add something, or I think I'm just going to leave it like it is, because you can still journal. Well, I do have this paper. Hey, I have this paper. Maybe I could just cut it here. And it's got real pretty sprays and stuff. I could just add that here with, could just glue it, I think. If I had my washi tape, I would put it on with washi, but I don't see it, so I'm just going to fold that down. And I think I'm going to just cut off the top of that. And then if I glue that, yeah, then this can be like that. Perfect. Okay, that's kind of how I roll. I just have stuff around me and grab it and glue. So that will cover up that, and it fits very nicely here. That wasn't planned. Isn't that pretty with the shimmer? I'd use that to mask something off when I was spraying. Yeah, look at the pretty shimmery spray. And then you could write here. I like that. Okay, and then that also flips up. So if you wanted to add more writing, you could. Okay. Little half page with some applique daisies. Here's some of the Ukrainian book story page. Don't know what it says. And then for some reason I had a lot of things that had pansies on them. So maybe whoever gets them will have, who will really like pansies. And then I backed that on some white cardstock. And this was an envelope I had made a while back, and something could be put in here. Maybe I'll just throw one of these in there. I was going to leave it blank, but this is a digital wallpaper. It'll be pretty in there. Here's a Ukrainian language book page, I believe, from Dale. sent me this colorful paper too. Scrapbook paper, and I did another one of these. Was another one of those beautiful butterflies that I like. Little glue string. And a little page from a garden magazine. Then I had these cut out, so I just had some scrap paper and added these here for interest on the page. It's pretty scrapbook paper and a paper doily, and this is another Ukrainian book page. And then this paper you could journal on. There's some more of that wallpaper, and then here, I don't know what this story is, but they have like they're going to a picnic or something, or party. So I added some vintage recipe cards here. More of that little story, and then this was pretty bright too, and I toned it down with a paper doily. And then here's the pansies that I had. This pretty note card. It's really pretty. I like pansies too. And then this one. Thinking of you is one of my most favorite things to do. Look at all those beautiful pansies. And this is by that wonderful artist, watercolorist, I don't know how to pronounce that, Marjan Bastin. And then here was kind of fun. I had this pretty paper with purples in it. And then I added this doily that I think I got from Rhonda. And then that opens up for journaling. And then it's also a tuck. So we have a few things. This is another one that I had sprayed. Aren't they pretty? And then another, I thought that looked like a grandma cuckoo clock. And there's a little grandma. She's so sweet. And then this fun bright paper that I will use here that they can journal on. And she's cute. And look at this little cat. Cat smiling. Look at her face. So sweet. I don't know what the story's about, but it's cute. Little puppy. And love bright paper. And another bright page in Kite Town. So I added a Maggie Holmes sticker of a kite, and then I just took a pen and just made little like lines like it's a kite, because there's kites here. That's a really bright, that's kind of what got me thinking I wanted to do colorful pages. And these are dimensional, like little stickers here that I put on there. More happy colors that match this. And I added this to bring in some blues recipe card. This journal card matches. And another one kind of more toned down with a little bird cage. I think it's a Prima. It's a little bird there. And then this is from a garden book, and I backed it on some cardstock. Then this is the middle of the signature, one signature. I have a belly band that is this pink ribbon and this other lace that I used a lot of it here, I believe from Rhonda. So I was able to use a lot of that beautiful lace. Oops, this came out of the pocket. And I added a hydrangea card because it had pretty flowers. So this is the ribbon and then the lace, and then I added some of these little flowers. And then here I have a little banner, and it says there is hope. And it's a beautiful it's a card that I cut the back off of and made a pocket. And then I added the little ribbon and lace. Brought in a little gray from there. And then this was another card that I cut down. It's like almost like a watercolor on here, and it was a card front. And then here's another colorful, the other side of the other colorful page. Fun buildings and the kites. And then I had these dimensional stickers. I thought it kind of looked like these buildings here. So wasn't that fun? I have some passion flower postcard and some of this beautiful note paper, a couple sheets of that, and then another one of these colorful cards, and then this is cardstock I cut down. So yeah, I wanted to be able to get this out today, Friday, and my altered Rolodex memory dex card for MJ. Here I have a fabric flip using bright colors, toned it down a little bit with a neutral, some more of this, and a little lace. And then you can, oh, and then the fun, you can see the fun pom-poms here. So a lot of fun textures and colors. Look how cute they are. Little faces. In that story. More of the other side of that book page. And then here I had just a little bit of the other side of a book page. That was one sheet. So I had this paper and I added it to it so that there's more journaling. And then this is a fun pocket of all these houses, and then I added the pom-poms that matched the fun houses. Here's another one, a note for you, the gold. And it has like the gold you can see on the side, and then some scrapbook paper that I added. Cardstock scrapbook paper. And then this, I added some ribbon, and then a heart doily from Rhonda. Thank you, Rhonda. And then things could be written in here. Ukrainian book page. Added some more beautiful butterflies. This paper you could you could write in the lines in a paper doily. The other side now, beautiful scrapbook paper. Then I added this to the top, just a little piece of thicker scrapbook paper, and then some note paper here, a couple sheets of this that I stapled together. And then the other side of this seaside cluster planting. Duck cluster, and I had these cut out in a little scrap of paper, so I added that for interest on the side. Let me put my pin in my, there we go, in my glue. Pretty pink paper, and there's some more of that colorful paper. And the workbook page, very vintage coloring. More of those kind of a holographic butterflies. And here is another book page with the Ukrainian language. And this was scrapbook paper, and I added a little note paper, and then a couple torn pieces of scrapbook paper. And then on this side, this is the other part of the calendar. And I added a little heart paperclip for this cluster, little notepad cluster. Who so loves believes the impossible. Elizabeth Barrett Browning. And stitched across. We have fun papers. Quite a few papers here. Oh, and then I stapled papers here on this side. Then a belly band that I like to use like little bits of scrap, cut-offs, and I just make it into a belly band with some little rosettes there. And here is the ruffle on this side. More of these really cute little fairy or angel cards. It's a goldenrod. This is a postcard, I think German postcard, and a little, this was a note card. And this is kind of fun. Some scrapbook paper, pretty place to write. It's ruffle here, and what I did was I added some of this fluffy Chanel eyelash trim, and then a little felt butterfly, and then it goes down, and then on this is a little butterfly that's kind of can dangle here. Added this paper here for interest, and the children's book page with Ukrainian writing, stationery, more pretty little butterflies, writing, ledger, and this is a little pocket here, also flips open for journaling. And then I have some really pretty pink stationaries in there. A sparkly cardstock, and then I just had a piece of lace that I added with a little dimensional sticker. It's glittery. Then I had some cut-offs like here, so quite a bit. And I just sewed across, had this in my drawer, I glued that on, and then a little envelope that I think I had gotten from Dale before. And you can see this Battenberg lace that I got from Rhonda, and I turned it into a pocket. And then this really pretty butterfly scrapbook paper, and then I added a dimensional little butterfly. And then this was a gift bag, and then it still has sticky here. And you could put a Velcro, but you could even put stuff in there and not even have anything, because when you close it, it's not going to fall out of there. And then I had these really pretty dimensional butterflies, and you have to cover the holes where the gift bag handle was. And these are really pretty. Then you have, so there's your opening. And this is the journal that I will be sending out to Marci to give to the ladies at the Welcome Center there. And thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.